Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. I have to be quiet this morning because the girls are still asleep in their room. My post-workout shake. I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. Throat's a bit sore today. That's right. Post-COVID caution, hand sanitizer before prepping the kids for meals. Well, at least one meal anyway, because the older one gets herself. As we all know, autistic kids and their safety foods. So this is her safety food lunch and the packing of her bag. Same routine I go through every morning, just as she gets the right food that she wants, the right fidget toy, the right squishy toy, the right water bottle. At the moment she's not allowed to have metal eddies or anything of that description, as it can be used as a missile hazard and potentially hurt other children or teachers. So here we go, the safety food segment. Alright. Pretty straightforward, this one. A plain bread sandwich. Nothing on it, nothing in it. Just wrap it up in a plastic bag. Sometimes, excuse me, we can get a little bit creative with this and cut some shapes in it, but other times it's just 2 bits of bread in a plastic bag, like so, you know. Other things she likes is a staple in this house for her. The honey soy chicken chip flavors. Crisp in the UK. When you come over to Australia, you gotta try them, they're good. The mandatory crunch and sip for those of you who are international viewers. Crunch and sip's a little meal I have before lunch. And it's just a plain old red apple. Don't put a green apple, don't put a pear, don't put anything else. It's gotta be a little red apple. We all know this apple will come home pretty much the same way it left, except put 2 little teeth marks in there. Put money on it. Put that there. Oh, she likes tasty little treats, so you know, we'll put a little watch in there for her. And that. Chuck it over to a pile. And more safety food. The old arrowroot plain biscuits and plain wafers. That's pretty much it at the moment. Let's go ahead and start that. Cool, we're happy with that. Okay, straight into the school bag. Now, it wouldn't be a typical ASC school bag without the mandatory poppet attached to it. And dinosaurs are the rage at the moment, apparently. So I'll chuck that in there. Squishy toy, the old squishy dog, he goes in. Would you believe it? Another popper. Another poppet. Even though I like playing with these two, they're a bit of fun. And I don't know, little plastic cubey thing. Fidget toy. Keeps her occupied, I guess. Teaches off her back. And the plastic water bottle. There you have it. What I like to call the safety lunchbox packed and good to go for the day. I know what you guys are going to think. Oh my god, there's nothing nutritional value in that bag. There's lollies, there's a bit of junk, there's this, there's that. Well, truth of the matter is, because she's ADHD as well as autistic, she does take her Ritalin and Concerta in the mornings just before school. Rest assured, when I wake her up shortly, that she is going to smash out some breakfast, cereal, yogurt, muffins, you name it. She'll eat until she takes the tablets and they start kicking in. Normally about the same time Crunch and Sit comes in. School was having a go at us because she wasn't eating at school. We had to drive home hard to the teachers, the principal and the deputy to say, hey, she's on these ADHD medications. Her hunger is going to be suppressed. So whatever is in her lunchbox is pretty much, she probably won't touch throughout the day, to be totally honest with you. She may eat half a chip, half a packet of chips maybe, like a fucking little bite of an apple. Sorry, I shouldn't swear, I'm trying not to swear on this channel. The thing is though, she gets by. She's not hungry during the day, that's cool, that's the medication. I've told school to back off a bit. As she gets older and starts hanging out with her peers a bit more, she'll see and eventually copy what they do. So I think as school progression goes, she'll be having lunch like a normal kid. I think the school's just got to pause the brakes a little bit on that and concentrate on what they need to do for her. That's actually educate her. They are starting to get the message slowly but surely. They are getting it. So hats off to them for trying to do what they can do. But if you are an educator out there too, not saying listen to more parents, but most parents know their kid quite well. You live with them 24/7. So we know their routines, we know what they like to eat, we know what when they go to the toilet even. Jesus. But in saying that, she will drink all through the day. As most of you may be aware with ASD children, swimming's always a good thing, and I think water going into the body is just as calming for them as going into the water themselves. So as long as she's hydrated throughout the day, I don't really care what she eats at school. As long as she's learning to integrate with kids her own age, which she hasn't done for the first 3 years of her schooling. So where she is now, integrating with the kids, learning social cues, still fails at times, but hey, everyone fails, I guess. But she's really come along, which, I find brilliant. Integrating with her peers and learning off them. I think the kids do a better job teaching the other kids than the parents and the teachers, to be quite honest. But teachers do have it hard, so I get it. I totally get it. Parents have it hard too. That's the reason behind making these videos for you guys, to just to say, hey, I'm out there doing it with you, and I can sympathise with you, and hey, DM me in the in the chat so we can have a talk and whatnot, and share stories. But yeah, also when she'll come home from school as well, and the meds start wearing off, she will go to the cupboard, as you can see over here. Anything she can reach after school, she can eat. I've got no rules on what she can and can't eat in the house. I don't think if kids are hungry, let them eat. If they're not hungry, they don't eat. It's quite simple. But both my girls and myself, we smash the water every day. Living in Australia, hot climates, and being at school and working in Darwin as well, sort of driven into us there, and we just carry that back down here in Perth. So yeah, that's the morning routine on a good day. Obviously, days are going to vary with, like I touched on yesterday, the fatigue setting in normally towards the end of the week, and it's like, it's the weekend yet, I don't want to do this. You still got to drive them a little bit to get the uniform ready. Sometimes she even gets up early enough and helps me pack a lunch, or sometimes she packs a lunch without me being there. So hit and miss. Every day is different. It's like shaking the magic 8 ball and going, what are we going to have today? Today's, so far, they're asleep. About to wake them up to get their stuff done, get dressed, brush their teeth, do the routine, and that. And then we'll work on the nighttime routine, the dreaded shower time. It's That's the school drop-off routine done and dusted for another day. All went well. Thank you for watching. Can I put a big shout out to my whole 14 subscribers, pushing 15 now. Yeah, I am so happy for that, for only being on the channel for, I don't know, a little over a week, and getting the views and the subscribers so early on in the piece just gives me hope that I can get more as this channel progresses. So again, thank you. If you like what you see, like and subscribe, pass on to family and friends, and you know where to find us. And remember, in 4 days' time, we're going from ripping with autism to rolling with the spectrum. So do look out for that name change and pass on to family and friends also. And remember, peace, love and autism.